I welled in me throat, mid a tattered coat me father bore from a lesser-abled rival. Standing ever so small at 6 feet tall, with eyes that saw my survival. The room it was scattered with nervous dreams and drops of holy water, while hand in hand we tried to stand and make sense so far from the altar. We crept aboard by candlelight to steal a place to hide in, and 'tween two hungry men was the lion's den where I made me bed to die in. I never knew the angry sea, she always offered me love, but tonight she was dancing to frantic wails of an Irish tribe above. "Will you marry me?" she said, as I worked through the field to brandish stones for supper. "I will if you want, and you want what I got, and not want for what I have not." We shared a hard kiss to capture the time, and sure time was all we had. But I knew in my heart we could stand it apart on the road that would rise up ahead. The old house of trees with stone walls that would seize the stories of all who had dwell. Our eyes, they were wet. We could never forget why we chose to abandon our dreams. Brought up with my others, our fathers and brothers, and women who were harder than needed, we climbed from our knees and scattered like leaves in a wind that knew not of our sorrow. With the holiest of silver pinned inside me chest, and a tooth that needed seeing to, I couldn't half think of the cross of the street that I believe was my mother's half-sister. "What's your name, young man?" as I looked for a frown, at least to let me know I was in. Then he scarred me with his chalk, and onwards I walked to a newfound blanket of freedom. "Where'd you come from?" they'd say, as me fiddle would play, and carve notes around tunes of an era. "From the banks of the Dodder, near the Liffey's grey fodder, like the children of Lear we did pay." It's all an old tale, how they scratched out the names of the starving who had given up their land. When the man changed Ma'anam, I ne'er heard through the pain amid me thirst for a new world's promise. I cried for me lot, who stayed put had I not, but there was nothing nor else I could do, but to crave of the words that would change me for good, and leave this memorable past behind us. Standing this small at 6 feet tall, with eyes that saw my survival, they could never have known how your love would atone the day I came to Ellis Island.